So, Carlos, right? I got to say I was a bit surprised to see your application come across my desk. You're looking for a job here in the U.S.? I mean, it's a big leap from, where was it again?
Yes, I'm from Mexico, and I moved here not too long ago. I applied for the managerial position after having a successful video interview with HR. They sent me here for the final round with you.
Manager, huh? I mean, look, no offense, but your resume, it's just, well, how do I put this? It's a bit out of the ordinary for what we're used to. Your accent, it's pretty thick. Are you sure you'd fit in here?
My accent does not hinder my ability to manage and lead effectively. Back home, I was a manager at one of the top firms in our market. I believe the skills and experiences I've gathered are universal.
Universal, huh? Tell me, Carlos, what's so universal about your, well, how did you phrase it? Extensive experience? Look, here we value innovation, efficiency, American know-how. You think you could just waltz in and keep up with that?
Absolutely. Innovation and efficiency aren't confined by geography. I've led teams through significant challenges, pioneering solutions that saved time and boosted revenue. I've navigated cultural differences and fostered collaboration.
Cultural differences. Right. Speaking of, how do you plan to adapt to our culture here? It's not just about the work. There's a lot you need to catch up on, culturally speaking. I mean, have you ever heard of a tailgate? Do you even know who won the Super Bowl last year?
Adapting to new cultures is something I'm quite familiar with. Learning and respecting cultural nuances is crucial, whether it's through sports, social events, or company traditions. I'm eager to learn and participate. Plus, I believe my diverse background will bring new perspectives to your team.
Perspectives, sure, but let me be blunt, Carlos. I just don't think you're a good fit for the position, all right? I mean, we want someone in the leadership role to be someone the staff can relate to, someone who's lived and breathed the same kind of life experiences they have.
I promise I'm way more relatable than you think. I believe we have more in common than things that differentiate us.
Look, tell you what, the best I can do for you right now, considering everything, is maybe a spot in the janitorial team. How's that sound? Keep the place nice and tidy, and who knows, maybe in a few years.
I appreciate your offer, Scott, but I applied for a managerial position because I know I can contribute at that level. I'll need to think about this, but thank you for your time.
It's a great opportunity, Carlos. Oh, come on. Oh, Carlos. Hi.
Scott, I've given it some thought, and I'll take the janitorial position. It's not what I came here for, but I understand that sometimes we must start somewhere unexpected.
Absolutely. You came to your senses, huh? That's good, Carlos. Real good. I knew you'd see it my way. It's all about getting your foot in the door, right? I mean, even if that door's the service entrance. Tell you what, I'll get HR to start your onboarding, okay?
I appreciate that, Scott. I'm ready to contribute to this company in any capacity. And, well, I hope this position might eventually lead to opportunities more aligned with my experience.
Oh, absolutely, Carlos. I mean, who knows? Keep those toilets shiny. In a few years, maybe you'll move up to, I don't know, maintenance? Sky's the limit.
Good morning, Scott. Hello, sir. It's nice to see some new faces around here. How are you settling in?
I'm just getting started, really.
Wonderful. Well, Scott, I wanted to check in on preparations for our big project next week. The client meeting is crucial, and I need to know we're on track.
Look at you, always worrying. Everything's under control, okay? I got everything right here. We're gonna knock it out of the park.
I hope so, Scott. Remember, this project could define our year, so I'm trusting you to handle it.
I got it, Elizabeth, okay? Relax.
Scott, if you need help with the presentation, I might be able to offer some assistance. In my previous position, I was heavily involved in project management and client presentations. It could be helpful.
Help from you? Carlos, let's get something straight, okay? You're here to mop floors and empty trash cans, not to think. I've got the presentation covered. Just focus on keeping this place spotless. Got it?
I just thought my background could be of use, but I'll respect your decision. See you around, Scott.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, HR is down to the left, and then the broom closet isn't far after that. So as you can see, leveraging synergies will enable a paradigm shift in our market approach, thus, realigning our core strategies to, drive unprecedented growth.
Scott, I've heard a lot of buzzwords, but I'm not seeing anything concrete. What exactly are we proposing to the client? Where's the innovation?
Well, Elizabeth, the innovation lies in the synergies. Look, by aligning our strategies, we'll be positioning ourselves as market leaders. It's all about the big picture.
I'm not looking for big pictures or synergies, Scott. I need tangible ideas, something solid. This just isn't gonna cut it with a client. They expect better from us.
Right, of course. Let me just, okay, all right, here, we have another point on the market, penetration strategy.
Scott, just stop. None of these ideas are good enough. This isn't what we discussed. I expected more from you.
Look, I promised to have something great for you, Elizabeth. I just need a second to think. I just need a second to redo the forms here because you just didn't give me enough time. Would you just give me a second to do that? Because you're driving me nuts.
Excuse me, Elizabeth? If you don't mind, I might have some input that could help.
Carlos, well, I suppose it doesn't hurt to hear a fresh perspective. Go ahead.
Thank you. Well, instead of focusing on vague synergies, we could showcase our commitment to sustainability. We have the potential to use recycled materials in our production processes, reducing costs and environmental impact. It's a concrete step that aligns with growing consumer awareness and could set us apart in the pitch.
Carlos, what do you think you're doing? This is not your place. You're out of line, okay? Elizabeth.
I apologize if I've stepped out of line, but I believe this approach could really resonate with the client. It's based on market trends and sustainability practices I've successfully implemented before. We can illustrate our commitment through specific examples, perhaps even partnering with local communities for resource collection. It adds a human element to our brand, creating a story that the client and their customers can connect with.
That's actually a really good idea, Carlos. It's specific, actionable, and it addresses a real need in the market. Scott, why didn't we think of something like this?
This is ridiculous. He's a janitor, Elizabeth. What does he know about our business strategies? He's making us look like an idiot. Besides, he's not even from here. How can we trust this so-called experience?
Listen, I understand your concerns, Scott, but my experience and my background are exactly why I can offer a fresh perspective. I've managed teams and projects before, and I'm familiar with adapting to new markets. My intention isn't to undermine you, but to help.
This is unbelievable. I mean, you come in here acting all high and mighty, thinking you can just take over the presentation? You think because you had a couple of good ideas, you can undermine me? I've worked years to where I am, Carlos. Years.
Scott, that was not my intention. I was simply trying to offer a solution that could benefit us all. It's not about you personally. It's about the company's success.
Oh, the company's success. Don't give me that. It's always the same with you people. Coming here, taking jobs from hard-working Americans who have been here their whole lives. You think you could do better than us. Is that it?
It's not about where someone is from, Scott. It's about what they can bring to the table. My goal is to contribute positively, not to take away anything from anyone.
Contribute, huh? Well, look at you stepping into a meeting uninvited, speaking out of turn. You talk about contributions, but all I see is someone eager to climb up by stepping on others. You immigrants come here thinking you can change how things are done, disrespecting how we work.
Respect is earned through action, Scott. I respect this company and what it stands for. I'm here to work hard, just like you. Our backgrounds might be different, but our goals should be the same. I believe in teamwork, in bringing out the best in each other, so let's not tear each other down right now.
Teamwork? Best in each other? That's rich, coming from someone who just got here. You've got a lot to learn about how things work around here. And let me tell you, stepping on the toes of your superiors is not a good start.
Okay, I understand your concerns, but diversity and new perspectives can be a strength, not a weakness. I've seen it firsthand. When we open ourselves to learning from others, no matter where they come from, we all win. I'm not here to take anyone's job. I'm here to do mine and hopefully make a positive difference.
Why don't you go back to your own country and spout your Hallmark card motivational speeches there?
That's enough, Scott. Your words are not only offensive, but they go against everything this company stands for. Diversity and inclusion are the pillars of our office. We value what each individual brings to our team, irrespective of their background. Carlos, thank you for your restraint and professionalism in this situation.
Of course, Elizabeth. I'm happy I can help.
Really? You're taking his side in this? Elizabeth, do you not see that this is just his way of infiltrating the leadership of our company? He's tearing us apart and will probably take all our industry secrets and bring them back to Mexico.
Scott, that's enough. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to let you go, okay? Your conduct is not what this company stands for.
What? You're firing me?
Carlos, if you're willing, I'd like to offer you the chance to lead this project and possibly fill in Scott's managerial role.
You cannot be serious.
I've made my decision. Carlos, what do you say?
Thank you, Elizabeth. I won't let you down.
This is insane. You both are insane.
Let's get to work, Carlos. We have a lot to do.
Yes, and this will be the last piece of garbage I pick up.